kind of rough,
but very hard to get done.
And that was not fun. Welcome back to Todd Family Farm. Welcome to Fall Farmathon episode 2. So, got a frost last night. So first frost of the year. It got down to like 33 last night, and it is. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm back. So, it got down really cold last night, like 32, 33 degrees, and there's a frost on the ground this morning, but it's melting off pretty quickly and the sun comes out. So, if you watched the last video, if you watched the last video, which was Fall Farmathon episode 1, that's when we started harvest, and we almost made it through the first day without a breakdown, but at the very last minute last night, the auger going to the wet corn bin went out. So we got a bucket truck out here last night, and look at that. And there's like a bearing out up there, and the shaft dropped down, chain disengaged, so it's kind of rough, but we're gonna try and get that fixed today. I think Daddy talked about that a little bit this morning, so you can hear that.
Good morning. I don't know what part of the video Abby will put this in, but we're out here, and I'm sure maybe you saw the bucket truck up there and stuff, but the bearing's gone bad at the top, and if it was on top of one of them bins, it might be a little bit easier and safer to work on, but it's not on top of one of them bins, it's on top of that, so it's pretty hazardous up there. And typically we do try to be safe, and we don't take a lot of risks, so we don't have the best safety ever. We don't always do the best with ear protection or eye protection, so we could do better, and I acknowledge that. We do a real good job about lung protection, putting on masks, not sucking dust. We do a good job about that. We do a good job not wearing loose clothing. Always cut your strings as short as possible, or take them all the way out. We do a good job about not having loose hair and clothing. We do a good job about blocking up, and he took he got to order their watering bucket. Sometimes he gets that way, but anyways, we do a good job about blocking stuff up and keeping things from rolling, and big safety things. And then I'd probably be a little bit more willing to get up there and work on that, but I'm getting close to 40 now, and I've got a lot to lose. The risk isn't worth it, so we're gonna do it the hard way, but the way safer way, which I mean, it'd be easier just to get up there and do it up there, but it's be a whole lot more dangerous. So we're doing it the safe way. We can't risk big major problems, so we are doing the safe thing. So, and lastly, we classify repairs. I mean, there's always going to be repairs. Sometimes it just seems like it's we're doing from one repair to the other, but and we try to maintain. That thing was gone through with a dealer last year, so this should have never happened. But he didn't catch it, and he's a good dealer. He didn't catch it, so sometimes things just happen. Well, we classify repairs. There's 3 categories to rank them in or rate them. You have the expense, so how expensive it's going to be. Some things are cheap, some things are expensive. How complex or simple it's going to be. Sometimes it's very, very simple. Sometimes it takes a lot of skill or thought or tedious or even intelligence to do it. And then how so the cost, the complexity, and then how actual difficulty. And complexity and difficulty is 2 different things. Like sometimes you can have something that's extremely simple but very hard to do, and sometimes you can have something That's very expensive, but very easy to do. We had a computer board go out of a combine because a mouse peed on it, okay? And it's just a matter of, oh, plug it in. That's an easy fix. Finding out what it was a problem, but $3,000, easy fix, but very expensive. That head down there, that second part, Abby didn't tell you, that we fixed in that corn head, it was $1,300. So $2,500 of parts. It was hard and complex. This is going to be one bearing, easy work, or simple, but not easy. We got to get it done. So it would be a simple job to do, but very hard to get done. So price, we have the parts on hand. So zero cost on this. Very hard, difficult, but very simple to do. So every job's a little bit different, and this one's gonna be a doozy. So stick around.
So there's the auger that is broken and it will not run. So we have to get that down so we can get it fixed. Or at the very least, get a different auger put up there today. So all this setup that we did yesterday, we're gonna have to take right back apart today. So we're gonna have to pull this gravity wagon back, and right now we're getting the corn cleaned out of the hopper so that we can get in there and move the auger. Okay, we're gonna try and get it up out of the holes. The hardest part about working with this auger and gravity wagon is that it has corn in it. It's full of corn, so it's not completely full, but it's got quite a bit of corn in it, and that makes it so much heavier and more difficult to deal with. Same goes for the auger. It stopped running as it was running corn into the bin, so it is full of corn all the way up. And it's wet corn, so it's not like it will flow back down either. Wet corn holds and mounds up and sticks a lot worse than dry corn. Okay, we're gonna push the gravity wagon back so that we can pull it away. Alright, we're gonna lift it up now. Lift the auger up. Okay, we went to the barn, got chores done, came back. This is the progress that we've made. So we got the grate taken off, and Dad's turning the auger manually to get the corn out of the pipe, because all that weight is gonna end up breaking the cable and coming down when we're trying to bring the auger down. So getting all the corn out. The second load, how much weight do you think is taken off so far?
Maybe 750 pounds. But it's 750 pounds off that very, very end. And every foot out there is exponentially more leverage.
Okay, we manually turned that auger for a long time. We got the entire auger cleaned out. So that is a ton of weight off the end up there. So what would happen if we did it without cleaning it out? It would be top heavy, probably tip forward, or at least if we were trying to lower it down, it would probably end up breaking the cable and the whole auger coming down. So that would be a bad situation. So hopefully now that we have all the corn cleaned out of the auger, that we can get it down safely. So that is what I'm trying to do now. Okay, now we have the hydraulic hoses hooked up to the 27, and that's running the winch, which is letting the auger down. So since we got all that corn out, it shouldn't break, but there is always that risk. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, we got it lowered down, then we lifted this end up in the air so that that end is low to the ground and we can work on it. It's kind of noisy now because we got the fan running, blowing some air through that corn in the bin. But we're up here looking, and we have determined that the shaft is broken off at the bearing. So we'll see. We're taking it apart now. Put it in there if you want. Definitely not an expert on this, but I'm pretty sure that it's not supposed to do that. Does not look too pretty. We got the shaft off. Okay, we looked at this auger. We were thinking about trying to fix it if the part was easy to get and all, but it's gonna take a little bit to get it fixed. So we're gonna pull this auger out of the way and get another auger in here and get it set up, and then hopefully we can get started in the field today. Okay, the second auger has arrived. Everybody, it is now about 1/4 afternoon, and we have been setting up. We got another auger in here and got it set up, and got the gravity wagon set up now. And I haven't recorded a lot because I've been running around and busy and haven't had time to record. And also, you guys saw us set up this exact same thing yesterday, so pretty boring. But we got it. We just got the gravity wagon put up, and now we are unloading the corn out of the gravity wagon into the wet bin, making sure it runs right. And it hasn't broke yet, so we just started, but hopefully we're okay. Okay, it is almost 1:30, and it is finally time to head to the field. So they're heading out, and I've been left to run the dryer again today, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Well, there they go. Okay, everybody, it is now about 2:30. Give you guys an update. So I have currently drank 1 Diet Mountain Dew, and I kind of want another one, but I try to keep it down to 1 pop a day during harvest. But considering that it is Diet Mountain Dew, that's basically as healthy as water. So I could probably, drink as much of it as Mom wants me to drink of water, and then I'll be nice and hydrated and healthy at the same time. So that's my plan. That's my thought process. Mama probably would not agree with that thought process at all. So, Mom, if you're watching this video, you didn't hear that. But the dryer's running good. It's maintaining the Our goal is to get the bin filled up and get all this filled up. So we got Papa and Emma in the auger cart, Dad and Lemuel in the combine. And they're here with another load, and Granny's running the corn into the bin again. Okay, the bin is full and the auger cart's full. So they're gonna unload the combine on the gravity wagon, and then they will be done for the day. Okay everybody, we're done for the day. So we got the bin full, and so that can dry through the night. We also got the gravity wagon full and the auger cart full. So should go for a while through the night. And I'm sorry this vlog is a little bit not as exciting, but it's honestly kind of nice to have a little bit of a boring day today, because we had to reset up everything this morning, and that was not fun, and having to set up everything all over again, and that was not very fun. But it's nice to get some acres knocked out this afternoon and get the wet bin filled up. So, see what happens tomorrow. Come back for that. I hope you guys are enjoying Farmathon, and stay tuned for the next video. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.